This is Happy Wheels Cars and Stuff, and welcome to the beginning of this vlog, which is late at night. So we're gonna get into more stuff in a little bit, where it's either gonna be tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, whenever I get around to it. But I have something to show you guys. My new suspension. So the ISC Coilovers kit I just bought, custom made. If I remember right, I've got 7K springs in the rear, 6K in the front. Actually, it lists off everything. One sec. Right here, 32-way damping adjustable. It adjusts the combined rebound and compression. Pillow ball upper mount, freaking awesome. Ride height adjustable, obviously camber adjustable with that. Monotube design, awesome. Steel bracket, spring. Frick. I don't really care, but either way, they're very well made springs from what I read up on and talked to them about. They salt sprayed and I guess did a fog test. Yeah, I don't know how that works, but I know about the salt spraying. That's pretty awesome. And whatever, it passed a good durability test. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and open her up right now. This is one box. Rears in the lower, so we'll see what happens. Yep, so these are the fronts. And these are some coilover covers. They actually look pretty nice. If we're getting dirty. Oh, instructions about doing the rears, I'm pretty sure, just some random stuff. Oh, a whole pamphlet. Ah, look at that. All sorts of cool stuff they got. Oh, ISC suspension sticker. Definitely need that. Limited lifetime warranty. Okay. Ooh. Got the adjusters. These are nice. These are nice metal adjusters. Spanner wrenches. 2 different sizes. Wow. What is that? Is that the grease? Yeah, grease. So you gotta piece them together. And these are the springs. So let's see how these look. Look at these bad boys. Okay. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Dang. Free that all later, but those are nice. Very sturdy. Honestly, especially compared to the ST suspension springs, these are very good quality. Put these aside. Here they are. Look at those. Okay, so as you can see on these coilovers, because I'm editing the video right now, obviously, they are the fixed pillow ball top mounts, not the adjustable ones. I totally see that. They had actually messed up when they were putting it together, and I got it figured out with ISC within like a day. Like, they take less than a day usually to respond, which is, they have awesome customer service. I've already, with what I've had already, and as you guys hear in the video, I talked to them about the rears, and they got back to me within like 12 hours basically. But anyways, I got the adjustable pillow ball top mounts within like a few days, a week, and I sent back the fixed ones that are you're seeing right now. So ISC customer service, top notch, and yeah, we got that figured out. So I have adjustable camber. Don't worry about that. Okay. These are some good quality coilovers right here. Damn. These are nice. So these are them. So clean. To be honest, like, these are significantly better looking and feel better quality than the ST suspensions, the XTA coilovers I have. And I mean, let me get this out again, because this right here is phenomenal for the rears. Like, just this alone is freaking hefty. Like, I mean, during the installation, I'll show you guys the ST suspension setup and everything, but these are very well made. I can tell already, especially compared to the ST suspension springs, and those are the coilover kit, and these springs freaking looking, they just seem phenomenal. So anyways guys, I'm gonna go ahead and pack this up for the night, and see you in a little bit whenever I get to it. So okay guys, so we're out here about to start the coilover installation, and there's a big hole in the wall. Anyways, so first things first, gotta take measurements. So I like the way the car sits, other than this freaking fender thing I'll get figured out at some point, because, you know, 235 tires don't fit on 17s, don't fit well. But anyways, I do like the fitment, so I'm gonna try to keep the front and the rear the same height when the new coilovers go on. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put the tape measure down on the ground and just measure it up to the fender, and then adjust from there. Mostly because the new springs are way stiffer, front and rear especially. So it's whenever the car actually sits on the springs, it's not going to drop as much as the current springs are. So I'm just gonna have to figure that out. But that's what we're doing first. Let's get into it. Alright, so I got my measurements done. Now I'm going to jack up the car, which I'm not going to show you guys, you know, go through that whole process. And I also need to check a couple things in the front suspension. Probably going to bleed brakes either before or after the suspension. I don't absolutely need to do that right now. I might do that on Friday before Saturday's season starting event. So I'll probably do it then. But that's what I'm doing now. It's going to get everything prepped. Whenever I get to the actual install, I'll talk to you guys about the coilovers and show you the process. So see you guys in a minute. All right, so as you can see, we got the old ST suspension coilovers out, and here are the new ones. Now, just look at the difference though. Like, these are custom rate springs and everything, but man, they look so much better quality, and I don't know, just something about them. There's a helper spring here, none here. We don't need them on these ones. So man, just look at the difference though. Like, these are significantly better looking and feel like better quality. And I mean, look at this top now. So hold up, this thing is done. It's ridiculous. But anyways, so there's the difference. But what I wanted to go over really quick was how to set these up. So I already did this, but basically, if I can get this off. All right. So basically what you want to do is preload the spring. Okay, so how you're going to do that is basically hand tighten, loosen this little locking nut right here, and then what you're going to want to do is tighten this until the spring basically doesn't move from the perch, like you're not able to pull it in and out, and also to where this stops and you can't hand tighten anymore. After that, you're going to want to bring the locking nut all the way up. Don't really tighten it though. So like right there. And then you're going to take your large spanner and basically, so you're going to be tightening this part right here until between the locking nut and this one, this spanner wrench fits through it. That's like 5 millimeters or whatever. So and that's what the instructions say, 5 millimeters, and this is approximately 5 millimeters. So whenever this can fit into the slot after you're done tightening, or when you're tightening these, then you're good to go. Your springs are preloaded. And when I say fitting the spanner in between these two nuts right here, basically mean like that. So it's going to look something like that. and lock them up. Then go ahead, tighten these up, and you can install them. All right, one thing I forgot to mention was they actually supply, ISC actually supplies a anti-seize. So what you're gonna wanna do is after you're done preloading the spring, you're gonna back this off and then put some anti-seize right here, and then spin it on and then tighten it up. All right, so this is all installed now. The top nuts are good to go. I was only able to get about 2 degrees of camber per the top mount, so like 2 tacks, but it should be enough. We'll see what happens. We can adjust as necessary, and I'll show you why eventually. I mean, it's pretty much like the top hat, the center hole is not big enough to, I might need to slot it, but we'll see. Anyways, so got this all locked down, proper height, and yeah, so I got the little camber slot, push that in, everything's locked down. And yeah, so I took a little bit of time to kind of just dial this side in, just to make sure everything was all good to go, because I don't want any hiccups the next couple of days before Saturday. But I also had to readjust the adjustable end links because it is significantly shorter. The coilovers are significantly shorter than the, or at least the end link mounting point is a little bit shorter than the ST suspension coilovers. So had to pretty much dial them down to like the lowest they can go, but it should be fine. But anyways, I'm gonna go do the other side tonight, and that'll probably take me like 10 minutes now that I know how to do everything, and get that done, go to the gym, go call it a night, go to sleep, and I'm gonna be working on the rears tomorrow. So I will see you guys in a little bit when tomorrow comes and we do the rears. All right, so we're back doing the rears. It's like 8 o'clock, actually 9 o'clock here right now. Had detailing today, and then had a dinner to go to, and then I got back, got a little bit of energy in my system so I can do this tonight, but we're here. So doing the rears right now. As you can see, all prepped and ready to go. So yeah, let's get into it. All right, so I got the old springs out, the ST suspension springs, and here are the SS ISC springs, and just look at the difference of quality alone of these springs. Like, I'm pretty sure like these are fixed, obviously, and I'm pretty sure, or linear, and I'm pretty sure that these are progressive, honestly. But look at the shorter stature, which like stiffer springs, obviously, and just like I think it's the tensile strength of the springs is different. The width obviously is a huge, you notice that instantly, and the top mounts. I mean, these are both metal, but it's kind of just BS. This is extremely high quality, and this even bolts into the top. So obviously a little locking nut. You can adjust. You just gotta lock and or tighten and loosen it with the Allen key to adjust it. So that's a pretty cool thing as well. So yeah. Okay guys, so as you can see, it's daytime here, the following day. So what went on last night, nothing major, nothing really happened, but when I was doing the installation, it just, here, let me bring you over here where I was doing like the practice spring installation. So it looks fine now, and I wait until the morning to talk to ISC about it. It was just at the time when I was pressing up this spring, it's so like straight, you know, linear, whatever you want to call it, that I was kind of concerned about it, you know, partially bending kind of as it is, but I guess it works out. And they were saying like this is just how it is on the Fiestas, so it seems to be working. It was just kind of weird because, you know, on the normal springs, how these are, it's kind of like angled a little bit to compensate for, you know, the twist beam. But this is working out, and I verified that this morning, so I'm just gonna finish it up. So with the locking, the little locking Allen bolt right here, you want the opening to be facing where you can access it, obviously. So I have it accessed to the inside. Also, if you have a sway bar, you're gonna need to lower both sides at the same time. That's pretty much the only way to do it with the sway bar on. If you take the sway bar off, you can do each side independently. All right, so finally, after some trial and error and figuring some stuff out, they're done. So here we go. Seems to work out. Preloaded everything, preloaded this. Well, I didn't really preload the strut, obviously, but I preloaded the spring, which is basically like pressing it up like I showed you. And then so you might notice right here the bolt is a little bit different. That is actually one of my old wheel studs. I had to make it work because if you notice, like, even the wheel stud's a little bit close to the bottom of the shock or the strut. So if you have a sway bar, just be mindful, you might have to figure something out to be able to make it fit, because the bolt head might be a little bit too big. Attach this for attach the strut. So yeah, everything's solid. So now gonna be putting the wheels back on, dropping it, taking it for a spin, and letting everything settle in, and see what we have to do for height adjustments, if we have to do anything right now, and then probably do a brake fluid change later tonight, along with an alignment, and getting everything ready to go for tomorrow, season start. So we're all good for tonight with the coilovers and everything. We're ready to go really for the season. Just gotta dial everything in now. So anyways, stay tuned for my vlog video of the season start and all the upcoming racing content coming here soon. So anyways, guys, appreciate you for watching the video as usual. Be sure to smash that like button and comment in the comment section down below. If you're not subscribed, like, we have so much stuff coming up here soon, so hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, so you can be notified whenever I have my new content coming up. And anyways, guys, hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one when we're starting the race season. See you later.